Waiting on my boy. How y'all doing today? Mr. O'Shea, how you doing today, Mr. O'Shea? We on mute.
Yeah, now that you unmuted my mic. Hey, y'all got to excuse me. I'm fresh out of practice and trying to eat my shrimp noodles. So, y'all got it. But I'm ready for this good jewel dropping.
Yeah. We're gonna get to it. Waiting on Jamal to come down and join in. Shout out Joe Bird in the chat. Shout out Grizz in the chat. Champ.
Yeah, I can't see the what you call them. So all them boys, I want them to see this.
Yeah. Let me hear my boy see me on. I'm gonna let him know me on. I need to put my eyeglasses on so I can be professional. Hold on. I was saying, don't stick your tongue out like that no more.
Bro, y'all let me eat my food, bro. I didn't even know I was in the camera. Hey, man.
All right, Mr. O'Shea.
Yeah.
So we here, and we're not gonna get into it because I wanna wait for seeing my guy get on here, Mr. Robbins. So So the reason why I wanted to get us on here because it is off season, and y'all both had some valid points that y'all make for all those who don't know or who just chiming in. Mr. Jamal Robin and Mr. O'Shea Griffith had a debate about the path to off season, right? Right now, everything wrapping up, and we talking for youth sports all the way through high school, but we more involved in youth sports. Where do we go from here? We got path A, path B, and path C. And we want to talk about what path. They're gonna have a debate about what is the better path. First of all, how you been doing? How you doing today, Mr. O'Shea?
Man, I'm good, fresh out of practice, so I'm kind of amped up still.
Yeah, getting ready for track.
Yeah. Well, we ain't ready. We got to January. Well, December 10th, I got a young lady. She'll be running the 400 at the U of H meet. Right. And then in January, I'm gonna let some of the kids from G County that ran either in JOs or last year. Some of them are gonna run, and I'm gonna take the new kids up there so they can kind of see what track is about.
Right. So exposing. Well, and what age group is this?
All of them from 5 to 18.
Oh, 5 to 18.
But yeah, in December, the young lady I be posting on my stories most of the time, Janiyah.
Right.
She'll be running her first 400 of the year, so that's the only race she gonna run. So we got to be strategic about what we got going on with her. And then in early January is LSU, so we'll be going to LSU.
Early January, LSU.
Yeah.
Now, please keep us posted about that, man. That's big shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of the kids out there. I can't take all of them because most of them ain't ran yet, so they not in shape, and I don't want to take them to that type of meet because that's gonna be a big meet. And then mess around and damage their confidence. So only people I'm really gonna take to them first two meets is kids that I already ran before.
Okay, so how was last season? How did last season go?
Oh, last season was excellent. Of course, everybody don't know we run with Beast Mode, which is a combination of the North Side, Friendswood, and Galveston County.
Right.
So we ended up doing well. We had an all Galveston County girls 4x1. They got 5th. We had our boys 12U. They won the 4x4. Jaylee Rice, chief daughter, she got to the semis in the 200 and the 100.
That's great.
We had a bunch of kids in the top 10 and a bunch of kids in the top 50. So I'm cool with that when most of the events was 120 plus kids in them. So if we made the top 50, to me, that's successful.
Yes, that's great, especially coming up from where we come from. You know what I mean?
Right. So that's the whole goal. Like, I know Sun Devil's supposed to be Sun Devil's track, and we supposed to figure out how we gonna get this training together, so that I can help y'all do y'all thing and make sure everybody on the same page. So that's just kind of what I'm doing for the off-season training, so we can make sure these kids is just like me and Gerard talked about. We was debating about it's just indirect stuff that's gonna help them with football.
Right. So on let's get into it. And then Jamal, we're waiting on him to chime in. We're gonna get to it. So in your earlier live, you discussed and let's say you discussed, what did you talk about? Just summarizing your earlier live for those that wasn't paying attention.
So basically what I'm saying is I get that people in other places play football almost 8 out of the 12 months, if just give or take. To me, and most of these people are playing contact football. Like, I wouldn't care if it is select, and people like, oh, it's select tournaments. We're talking about a tournament. So that means we're not playing one game this weekend. We're playing 2 to possibly 3 games in a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So if I win all the games, I'm playing 3 games. Now, you got to think these kids are used to playing 1 game on a Saturday and going about their business.
Right.
But if we're playing in a tournament, we're playing tournament ball. my thing about the whole thing is, as me and you talked about, off season is for you to develop your kids, position wise, technique wise, and all that crap. Uh, Not to be playing football, but
Yeah,
if we playing football 8 out of the 12 months, when do I have time to actually master my position?
right, right. Now, listen, y'all. I don't want y'all to get on me right now because I'm letting O'Shea get his off. I'm moderating. I'm not debating. I'm trying to get Jamal on here right now. Jamal, if you're watching, hit that link that I inboxed you. Hold on one second.
Now,
But keep going. I'm sorry. Keep on going.
like like I was telling because a couple of the football people in this group was at my practice today, and of course I battled the coach because we here talking about me and my life.
Right.
I'm not certain things about football kind of won me over. All right, 7-on-7.
What do you mean 1 year over? You was against it, and then you seen the difference. You seen the difference?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was against it. I'm just like, you can't football all the time and expect to get better at football. Like, I don't track. When I was running track, I wasn't running track all the time and expecting to get better at track. Because at some point, I'm a burnout. At some point, this don't even matter no more. Right. Now I'm just out here just to be out here. My main thing about this whole thing is a lot of people keep training these kids like they're us when they were our. It's all right to say, oh, they ain't us when it fits the narrative. But
O'Shea, real quick, do me a favor. Forward that link that I sent you. Forward that to Jamal. Could you look on the screen?
Yeah, hold on.
For whatever reason, I can't find it. Y'all forgive me. I'm just learning how to work this. And now I can see the comment. What's up? Shout out to Mark. What's going on, homie? Jerome Bell. What it do? Mr. Lemons. What's going on, Coach Lemons? Summer Creek. Rachel. What's up, mama? My bodyguard, so y'all better not say nothing bad about hurt my feelings. Yeah, we getting Jamal here right now. Invite. There we go. And Jamal, if you don't get, I'll just put the link in there. We'll open it up for comment later on. Let me see if I can pin that thing up there. You back, O'Shea? Add the stage. There we go. I got you back. You sent it to him?
Yeah. But anyway, so like I was saying, certain things about football won me over. Even though I don't like the concept, I mean, the way some people doing it, like 7-on-7. I was never a big 7-on-7 fan.
Right.
Because it's not 11 people and people brag on 7-on-7. Like these kids is out here doing something. You take away the line effect, everything ain't. But here's the reason I disagree with 7-on-7. You have a bunch of kids going to go play, and no hate or shade on none of these 7-on-7 teams. But a lot of these 7-on-7 teams are not made up of the kids that are going to be playing together. I thought the point of 7-on-7 was to build chemistry, camaraderie amongst teammates, and to be able to move as one by the time the regular football season comes. Right. Or am I missing something?
Well, the 7-on-7 platform, because of the timing, I get the club 7-on-7, right? Because I was like that at first. I'm like, well, what's the point of us getting rips with a quarterback that's not yours, receivers is not yours, you know, such and such. Defensively, you running a coverage that you don't run. But for club ball, I understand because, you know, they get the exposure. We seeing the guys coming back with the offers for 7-on-7. You still got to cash it in for tackle football. But we seeing, but what I'm against is when the school is having organized 7-on-7, missing that to do club 7-on-7. So now you create a rift between the 7-on-7 coach and the high school coach, when it should be a joint venture. You understand? They're making sense. It's like they'll miss, like if you're running with the 18-year-olds, right? You got your 18-year-olds. Well, they're gonna skip their track meet or any work they got with their school track to come run my club track.
That's not happening.
Coaches approve, you know, and
that's not happening with me. That's not happening with me.
That's why I draw the line on it, because I believe, you know, yeah, we investing in ourselves, but you also, football is the ultimate team sport. You're playing it with a team, you know?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It's ultimate team sport. Now here's what I'm saying with the 7-on-7. Honing skills, route running, and stuff like that. Cool. But I'm not finna is it club? See, I don't know the phrase. Different things. Club 7-on-7, and then it's
like club track. Hold on. Hey, did you hit the link? Look at the comments. Go through the comments of the and on the Which Guy and try that link. It should take you to StreamYard and then add you in. I'm trying to get Jamal on here now so I can back out y'all way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna have to mute one of us when the other one talking. So we're gonna interrupt each other just to save you the headache and let this go as smooth as possible.
Oh, that because you're on the so yeah, it was telling me the same thing on the phone. You're on your iPhone, O'Shea, or you're on the Android?
Yeah, I'm on Android, and if mine is getting through here.
My Android did it straight. My iPhone told me the same thing. Yeah,
all he gotta do is pull down the search bar. Did he pull down his search bar and put it in the
Yeah.
Because see, all he got to do is, I don't know if iPhones got Google, but all you got to do is put it in there. You know how you look up something, just put it in there and it'll pop up.
And it sent you through Which Guy? Yeah. You're having technical difficulties, folks. But Joe Bird just commented, club is tournament select ball, school ball is, which a high school team only, select circuit runs longer than the high school stuff, to O'Shea. That was Joe Bird comment.
Okay.
Payne, he responded to Rodney Lemon. Let me see what Rodney put down there. Off season is for the body to rest and recover from contact.
Exactly. That you can't say it no better. Now, if they out there doing see, the off season is the best part to do all these agility drills. All these folks got these ladder drills, and even the crazy part about it that. No, I'm not even gonna say that. But this is the time when they're supposed to be doing the ladder drills. This is the time they should be working on the fast twitch muscles. This is the time when they should be doing the plyometrics. This is the time when they should be working on core work. This is the time they should be working on strength. But no. They want to go play football and run reps. Bigger, faster, strong is the motto, always been. And if they don't know how to do that, just say so.
Hold on once. Jamal, you getting in? You got your way in?
Hurry up. You taking too long.
There you go. There we go. Add the stage. All right. We rolling now.
This Negro come on here with a hoodie. Look at him.
Yeah. So Jamal, can you hear us? Hold on. Let me see if you muted. I can't hear you, Jamal. Check your sound. Check your sound. We can't hear you. O'Shea, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Jamal, something with your sound. Yeah. So why he getting that sound thing together? All right, hold on. Mic check.
Yeah.
Still can't hear you. See if your Bluetooth on. Make sure you ain't got no Bluetooth on, Jamal. Yeah, so the purpose of this conversation is that we having it is informative, right? I'll give my opinion after we done on both sides of it. But right now we got a dad that didn't, well, wasn't an athlete, but he birthed the athlete. He don't know what path to choose. We got single mothers out here that got talented kids, and they trying to get that together. And a lot of people, they come to the page, they rely on people that talk sports or is dealing with sports on how to move. And I seen this debate as an opportunity to inform people. People can make their own decision on what they need to do for their child, but you'll get a buffet of information from the viewpoint of Mr. O'Shea and Mr. Jamal. Mike check, Jamal, you in? I can't hear him. That boy can't.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Y'all got all these smartphones that be dumb than the motherfucker. You hear me? Oh man.
Let me see. Yeah, we can't hear you.
Bro, I ask him to go down to the more. Go down to the more.
Oh, he got his mic muted.
Yeah.
There you go. Now we can't hear you. You just muted yourself.
Muted. Now you unmuted. Tell him cut the volume up.
Cut your volume up. And see, did you give the website permission to use your microphone too?
Because that's probably what he didn't.
Yeah, so but everybody have, and once again, I'm pretty sure you can bring results for your argument. He can bring results from his argument. But at the end of the day, the good thing about it is we're gonna get positive dialogue for somebody to make their own decision. You know what I mean? So no, I can't say y'all have any malice in y'all heart when y'all speaking about what y'all speaking about and how y'all speak.
Oh, by no means, because by no means, bro. At the same time, narratives cannot be logic is what we got to use, not narratives. If right. That makes sense.
Well, a lot of people when they see us talking back, for one, a lot some newcomers, they don't understand that we know each other, so we might be talking to each other like we talk in the locker room, in the field house, or at the club. And people might take that as aggression. Oh man, they don't like each other. Oh, these guys might meet up and fight. Nah, that's just how we debate under the shade tree, man. That's how we debate. That's how we debate over there on the back alley corner.
Oh yeah, especially down here. That's what we grew up talking to us. Oh, you can take that. Like you can't talk noise to nobody no more. Everybody in their feelings about every damn thing.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. I heard y'all talking. I just got a couple questions I want to ask O'Shea. It's gonna get exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, if you think.
All right. It's some quick questions, O'Shea.
Okay.
Okay. Where did you run track at, O'Shea? Growing up, as a kid, growing up, where did you go? Where did you run track at?
Mainland Jaguars and Rising Stars.
No. Okay. Hold on. Did Coach Phil take you to just compete locally? So did you just run against kids from Galveston, Tech City, Hitchcock, and Lamar, or did you go on the national stage and compete?
You can't even compare the two. Thank you. Will, you can X that question out because track and field is all at one spot.
Well,
When we see, listen, you asked me
I
those.
ain't trying to lead the
Let me
question,
give it to
okay?
you. Let me answer.
Okay.
The difference between track and football and why you can't compare the two is you can't run away from smoke in track because every Saturday everybody is at the same spot.
All right. I got another question for you, O'Shea. How did you know Obi Moore, Brandon Couch, Montrell Flowers, and Ben Gay? How did you get to know them, O'Shea?
Summer track, and most of them I've been around them most of our lives. So
all right. So you got to see them early, right?
yeah.
So you thought Cass was fast, and then you seen Obi Moore, you seen Brandon Couch, and it's a whole bunch of other ones I'm left out. I'm just using them for example, right? All right. So then later on in your life, O'Shea, you was a starting corner on the state football team, wasn't you?
Right.
Was that stage too big for you?
No.
All right. What paid for you to go to college, O'Shea? How did you? What was your tuition paid with?
Track and field.
I got a question. So Coach Benefield taking you around the world to go see smoke, did that help you?
Okay. Again, I never had to go around the world because all the smoke every Saturday in Houston it's Houston, bro. We can't compare these two.
Okay, but just listen to what I'm saying to you. So we got a kid that runs 6 and 7 touchdowns every weekend.
Okay.
In Balfour. His mama, she got shirts made, she get her face painted, she come out there with big signs and everything every week. So is that kid gonna be good if he don't go and see the smoke? And understand what I'm saying. When I'm saying, I'm not talking about, we got to stop this narrative about year-round football. That don't exist nowhere. We're talking about a tournament a year. And what I'm saying is, once you play football in your respective league or whatever rec ball you play, you need to go and see if you really who you think you are. And the thing about this is, this not for everybody. There's a tryout. You have to make the team. You get what I'm saying? Everybody can't go. Everybody ain't gonna be able to go.
Are we talking about this showcase?
Yes.
Okay, finish that, and then I'm gonna give you my point and tell you why that's the biggest crock of shit I just heard, especially down here. Go.
Okay. So, and I'm gonna tell you why it's not.
I'm gonna tell you why it is.
Name the teams that's still in the playoffs in football right now. I'm gonna name them for you. Don't worry about. I'm gonna name them for you.
I was about to go, but go ahead on.
Listen, North Crowley, Duncanville, DeSoto, Lancaster, Cedar Hill.
That's where you're going?
Westfield,
I knew you was gonna do it. Go.
Spring Westfield. Hightower. North Shore. And Summer Creek, right? And Willis just lost last week. Hold on, look, Willis just lost last week.
Okay.
You know where we know these kids from that we watch and play? We know them from select football.
I know them from track and field, but okay.
O'Shea, I never said they don't need to be running track. I believe they need to be running track too. But what I'm telling you is the two best freshmen in the state of Texas right now, Boobie Feaster and Landon Callis, right?
Both run track.
Both play select football too.
But both run track.
And they both play select football too. So what I'm telling you is you need to be doing both. That's my point that I'm making. You need to do both.
All right, my
when
turn.
you elite, you need to do both.
Okay.
Kirby Smart and Nick Saban know who Landon Callis is, right?
Okay.
Kirby Smart and Landon. So if we talking about the top of the top, we talking about Boobie Feaster from DeSoto, the top of the top. This is a freshman that played at DeSoto. He runs track too, don't he?
Okay.
He plays select football too, O'Shea.
Okay.
And what I'm telling you is where we lacking. This is the problem that I have. This is my only beef. The ones of us who have a voice, people gonna listen to what you say. You got to be careful what you say. No,
But I'm not
they
saying
don't
nothing
need to
wrong.
be banging their body around for 8 to 9 months. No, that's dumb. They need to go play an extra tournament to go see if they really who they think they are.
Okay, so one extra tournament after football season is going to determine if the kid is who you think they is.
We gonna find out early. If we gonna find
One
out
tournament,
early,
though.
and
One
and,
tournament.
and and no, the reason why I want you to go is the reason why when you went to a track meeting, you thought you was fast, and you seen Obi Moore, and you was like, "Oh shit, I need to go to work. I need to go take my ass to work." You understand what I'm saying? I need to go take my ass to work. When you seen Ben Gay, you said, "Oh shit." When you went see Ryan Beard, you said, "Oh shit."
I
When you
never
went
said oh
see
shit to nobody. I never said oh shit. I say nigga, let's get on this track and we gonna go at it. I don't give a fuck if I lost. We gonna run.
that made you sharper though, didn't it?
But here's the thing though. You know when I saw them every week, I saw Ben Gay every week. I saw Ryan
Well,
Beard every week.
well, this the
Listen to
problem,
me.
O'Shea. I don't.
I let you speak and I ain't say a word.
No. Listen, no, O'Shea. We don't live in that time no more, O'Shea.
But it's not okay. Time out.
We don't live
Put
in
a
that
pin in
time
that.
no more.
Keep that statement. Keep that statement. Now, my turn. Give me a few seconds because I let you go. Here's why you can't compare track and football. Every Saturday, I saw Ben Gay. I didn't see Ben Gay at just the Junior Olympics. He ran for track Houston. I didn't see Ryan Beard at just the Olympics at JOs. Him and Ben Gay was on the same 4x1. I saw them every Saturday. Listen to me.
But for those that don't know, a brief explanation of who you talking about, Mr. Ben Gay and the other gentleman you talking about. They don't know.
Ben Gay and Ryan Beard both were Division I football players. Hell, Ben Gay is arguably top 3 or 4 running backs ever come out of Houston. And Ryan Beard ain't too far behind him. But what I'm telling you is,
Ryan Beard went to Michigan, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw him. I ran against Joey Harris, who played running back at damn Purdue. And Jerome and Gerard Brazil, they live in Dallas. They went to TCU. But here's the thing: every Saturday in Houston, all of us meet up at a track meet. Y'all wonder why them track meets all day? We there at 6, 7 in the morning. We don't leave till 6, 7 at night. Because every Saturday we gotta race each other. We don't have to wait till no fucking football tournament. Now, with that being said, Galveston County is the way it is because every motherfucking, excuse my French, every team in Galveston County want to go to their own little league so they can look good. Here's another reason why you can sit there and say what you want. I let you finish. Here's another reason you can say what you want about that showcase because everybody that's a dog ain't playing in them showcases no more. Why?
Because they listening to people like you. That's what we
No,
trying to
don't
tell
put that shit on me. Here's where I know you can't put that on me. Because every last kid of mine that plays in that showcase, they're going to play in that showcase. Has nothing to do with what I do with track and field. They're gonna go play in a showcase, Jamar, because that's what they're gonna do. But when y'all in Galveston County, we have the Texas City Bengals, the Stings, we have the Sun Devils, we have the Hitchcock Red Raiders, Santa Fe Indians, Galveston Hurricanes, and everybody is in YFL, Stifle, Tiffy, Balfour, whatever new league happened to pop up.
Man, that's politics. That's politics.
So, hey, whose fault is that?
Okay, now listen what I'm finna say to you. The reason why I brought that up, listen what I'm finna say, O'Shea. In track, you chase the smoke every week, huh? Y'all, Coach Benefield chase the smoke every week.
You can't run from it. You can't take the smoke because the track meet is the track meet. Everybody's there.
Guess what that did to y'all? Tanika Creer ran in the state track meet. Marquise's triplet won the state title. You and Dwayne and all y'all. John Boy and them won state and track. Michael Martin won state and track. When you have iron sharpening iron, it has results. You understand what I'm saying? So now, you know what I'm saying? The Hitchcock Red Raiders, we get Sage Month. That's a good game. The other 5 weeks out the year, you stump mud hole in people's ass, so you're not getting very much work. We was in YFF at one time too, and you know. We got people, our people, I love them to death, but you have people complaining about it. Driving to Tomball, driving to Atascocita, driving to Cypress every week. We live in the area, you know they gonna complain about it. And we was the first ones to jump out there in YFL, winning Super Bowls and all that shit in it. So now we came back local. to be able to, for our more kids to be able to come, their parents be able to come to the game, no more complaining. You still got complaining because now we ain't getting the smoke that we need to get, right? So I'm saying all that to say, you can play whatever you want to play. The best time in Gallatin County football was the best time in Gallatin County football was when all them kids was playing Gulf Coast Heat. You had them Gulf Coast Heat kids, and then they went on the field, and we wasn't going home in the first round. Nobody was going home in the first round then. Nobody was going home in the first round then. Now, you got to go find smoke over here. You got to go find smoke over here. You got to go down the street and around the corner to find smoke over here. It's not like it used to be. We don't live in them times no more. Every daddy want to go start his own team. Everybody want to be a football coach and know what's best. And now we in the point where we at now, where in the first round of the playoffs, all of us went home. Everybody went the fuck home except the people from Galveston County. All the G County people, we went our ass home. We playing basketball with fluorescent shoes on. Everybody got fluorescent shoes on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we about down here. Fluorescent shoes and nappy hair. Niggas ain't even got no fucking haircut. I'm just saying. That's where we at right now.
We gone home in the first round.
No, that is my turn. It's my turn. Okay.
I'm just saying. Tell me why we got fluorescent shoes on and goddamn nappy hair out there playing basketball right now.
Because okay, so we gonna go there. Okay, this is why we have fluorescent shoes and nappy hair. Because guess what? They got wants now. They have options. They have when we play, do we have options? Man, I know options. You either gonna get out of the play or you ain't. This ain't no fashion show. Okay. They believe it's a fashion show now. Now, if you really want to go about the first round, which I totally agree with you, man, you talked about this. None of these kids are built for tough.
How do you get them to be built for a tough, O'Shea?
You can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
I disagree.
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay, you ready? Here's why you can't get. Here's why you can't get them for a tough. And unless you got a group of parents like Tristan parents, who literally sit at practice and watch Tristan go ape shit and don't say a word but reinforce what he says.
Faison kids parents do the same thing. True parents do the same thing. If anywhere where you win it,
you're talking about select people. We're talking about, as PJ said, a culture. The culture you're talking about.
Vernon Glover win all the time too.
You're talking about select people.
No, what I'm saying is when kids are held accountable, they respond to it.
Again, you're talking about select people, not a culture.
He's talking about overall as a culture. We are the ones that's mentioned, myself included. We are minorities. If you get enough people saying the wrong thing in the room, the wrong thing become right. And I think that's our culture right now in Galveston County. The wrong thing is right because you got more people saying the wrong thing. If I'm making sense.
Yeah, you really are. You hitting it on the head. And here's the difference, Jamar. And this is what I'm saying. We agree to a lot about a lot of this. But what we disagree is it's all right to say these kids ain't us when it fits the narrative. But when it don't fit the narrative, it's the other way around.
They better than us. I'm not saying they have it better than us. They're more talented than us.
They're more athletic.
They're more talented. They have a better skill. They have bigger skill sets because we teaching them shit earlier.
But you know the difference between us and them? We have heart. They don't.
Okay.
Because
now this is what it is.
No. You just said it today. You just said it today. Me and you were on the phone. You just said it today.
And listen what I'm saying. We grew up fighting. We grew up tough. So
these
now,
niggas fight all the time. You just said they got Dracos. You just said they got Dracos.
Yeah, they gonna shoot your motherfucking kneecaps off. They will shoot your ass for sure. 100% they will shoot you. They are not afraid to shoot you. That's part of the problem. We want to get back to being tough. We want to make football great again. We want to make it to where it was a monumentous. I'm gonna tell you how much of an influence this had on me. One event had an influence on my football career. One day, we went to the Astrodome. Texas City, Galveston Ball, and Lamarck all played in the same day. You know when we all sat in the group together and said, O'Shea, man, we got to be in this motherfucker. Me, Jamal, Chew, DJ, we all sat together and we said, man, fuck this. We ain't coming watch these Lamarck ass niggas no more. Fuck this shit. We gonna be in this motherfucker. And it made that. So you have to have something to aspire to be. Our kids aspire to be the nigga walking with his pants sagging that ain't played a lick of football that shot 3 niggas. That's what they're aspiring to be right now. We talking real shit. What my thing with football is they need track. They need track. They need to learn how to run. But there's another culture of people that are now playing rugby. They doing wrestling. They doing UFC grappling. So when you see a running back with all this talent running against PNG and get tackled in a one-on-one tackle, it's a reason that's going on. They got mats out all day wrestling and working with leverage and doing all this stuff. We're not doing that stuff, O'Shea. We follow.
That was my point earlier, Jamal. That they're doing other stuff that indirectly affects their football. That was my point earlier.
What Jamal is speaking of is the measurement of your talent. So, and I firmly agree with that because as a coach, I'm telling you right now, a lot of these parents ain't ready for a coach to tell them, hey, your kid ain't ready yet. Oh, you say that? Oh, you might well talk about his grandma and everybody else says black.
Coach Tristan, he scored 5 touchdowns against the Alvin Packers, though. What do you mean?
Yeah, and people are running away from reality and they run into their safe zones. You know, and even on the tournament scene, it's been some teams that played a bunch of tournaments, you know, and got their ass whooped when it came down to regular season. Fresh out of tournament with that same tournament team. Because they still didn't go find the test. They went find where they can go get the trophy. You know,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That is like, hold on, as a daddy, you know, I'm a father, we all fathers of sons. Man, I don't want to see you whoop no midget. You whoop a midget, you come to me, hey, all right, man, come on, get your shit, let's get in the car, man. You did what you're supposed to do.
Now, we need to find some things.
That scored 5-6 touchdowns in the game before. Okay, now we talking about something. You know.
Now, we need to go find out some things. I'll never forget Chew and Reem and K-Lock called me. They was in Florida. Everybody didn't want to run the ball. Everybody has to go 4-5 touchdowns every game. I'm talking about running through YFF and all that. I'm talking about North Houston Panthers, all that. Man, got down there to Florida. I say, man, well, what you going to do? Say, shit, we're going to take Waterman and put him at running back. You heard what I just said? We're going to take Waterman. We're going to put him at running back. Say, man, how that go with Waterman running back? Shit, Waterman dropped his nut. Waterman wound up nickname when he came back. When he came back from down there, his nickname started being Megatron. They start calling him Megatron. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we watching Waterman at Texas A&M doing his dance. You understand what I'm saying? We watch Stinky.
He's right for the Indianapolis Colts right now, right?
So we watch Stinky go up there, win YFL. Ooh, we got to go play Channel View. And woo, boy, you hear me? It's going down. Shit, Stinky in the SEC giving free safeties nightmares because he might get on top of you and get all behind you. You understand what I'm saying?
It ain't no Mike. Stinky's gonna get behind you. He's 20 point freaking win legal. He's 20.8 something.
He's the fastest person. He's the fastest person at Missouri, track included. You understand what I'm saying? He's the fastest person in Missouri.
I know this. This is what I know. Me and you both know this firsthand. But 20.5 and 10.33 is fast as developed.
He's the fastest person at the school.
He's one of the fastest people in the SEC, period. They say we ain't gonna just stop at Missouri. We're talking about in the SEC, period. So, what I get what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you that, but it's certain points that you got to realize we can't fit a narrative no more. Now, don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying about the going to see the smoke and this and this and that and the third. Here's the crazy part about it. And this is why I tell you about the track meets where we're all at one spot. Galveston County want Galveston County football to be great again. Let Galveston County people start playing Galveston County people and quit running away from everybody so you can look good for your team so you can recruit kids.
I don't think that's
Man, that's what it is. Don't do that. Do not do that.
I don't think
Do
that's what
not do that, bro. Them
Man,
folks in Buffalo, listen, them folks.
Hey, when have you ever known me to lie? You want me to tell you the truth? You got some people that have conformed to, hey, man, we'll deal with this evil to stay local and deal with some organization, which BAPL is an organized league. It is hella organized. But you have people controlling what you got going on. Now you got some other people who went over there to YFL where it's less control and you getting the smoke, but we was getting up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning to drive out to Tomball to attach to see the we was traveling. Your nephews played in that league. You know what the hell we was going to.
But I travel every Saturday. I'm rarely every Saturday, bro.
So we knew that they wasn't gonna be scared because we get the Tomball and play the Tomball Titans, and we playing against this big old monster, last name Johnson. Next thing you know, he wins state at South Out. He the running back. Well, once TJ Scranton's son hit his ass in his mouth, we was like, okay, we got it. Oh, we got their ass now. Man, this white boy proceeded to moonwalk on us. We like, who the fuck is this? At this point in time, you know, Johnny Manziel was the hottest thing going. So we like, man, who the hell is this Johnny Manziel? He wound up being Connor Weidman. So I say that to say, when we went to go see the smoke, all them kids that came through, they was good. Them kids that Tristan them got playing for the Sun Devils, they gonna be good. The thing that I'm trying to get you to understand, Osei, the people in Dallas, they haven't stopped. They've been doing it for 15, 20 years. They are not stopping. They got a machine going. Osei, they won state 6A, 5A, 4A football. They won state 6A, 5A basketball. They won it all. They won every fucking thing we went did. They sent the AAU teams to one school in basketball. They sent the select football teams to one school in football. And we down here saying, oh, that's too much football.
Okay,
so why that kids ain't getting
CTE? Okay, you gonna let me get my word in?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. See, here's where I just assume that a lot of y'all just really you look at the injury factor, right? Let's look at the injury factor. Y'all be like, oh, these kids are more athletically talented and this and that and the third, but they're fragile as all get outside. Here's why: they eat more fast food. Don't nobody sit down at the table and eat. Everything is on the go, 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 go. All right, cool. I know this ain't the 90s or nothing no more, but back in those days, the Tigers, the running Rebel, the Rebel, whatever Tech City was, Tech City, what was the ones deep in there? But you had Hitchcock Red Raiders and all that. We played each other. We didn't have to go up to Houston to go play. I think the farthest we went was LaPorte to play the LaPorte Cowboys.
You played Deer Park. You played LaPorte. You played the Sunbelt Dolphins. You played the same.
No, they wasn't. We didn't play no Sunbelt Dolphins. We played the Sagemont Cowboys. We played the LaPorte Cowboys. We played the Deer Park Tigers. We played the Lamarck Cougars, Tech City Stingarees, Hitchcock Red Raiders. All of these people, most of these teams I just named, with 4 to 6 teams I just named from Galveston County. We didn't have to go nowhere else.
So I got a question in the chat. That's Joe Bird. He said, here's a real question. Is one more weekend of football changing the landscape of your kids' gameplay?
One more weekend of football on a program of kids. Say your team, Tristan. One more weekend of football increases the risk of injury.
Right. So I'm gonna answer it like this. Like we talking about a measuring stick, right? But now we're talking about a part of football that's, let's be honest, we the minority of. A lot of people ain't going to these tournaments and all this for measuring sticks. They're going there to try to win a trophy. You know what I mean? It was teams we beat this season where, yeah, they eliminated, but, you know, they're going to go get the next trophy. For us, it was a measuring stick. Where we at? You know, I want to see us get popped in the mouth. I wanted to see it. You know, if we do anything next year, I want to see us get popped in. I want to see it. I want to see how we recover from that. The problem is we have down here as a whole is we scared to go get punched them out. Remember, this is a generation that don't fight no more. They shoot. You know, remember what I'm saying? Ain't no more, well, man, come on, let's down back here and get this paper. Nah, it's, man, I'm going to shoot you. You know, so it's a whole mentality thing. What's wrong? That's what's wrong with everybody's scared to lose, man. Everybody's scared to lose. And that shit hurts the hell out of me because ass whooping is the best form of education, whether it's a fist.
Well, they messed that up, too. They messed it up when they gave participation awards.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this was really, when they start giving participation awards, they permit. Because now, and here's the crazy part about it, Jamar. Here's the crazy part about it. The people that's pushing that BS narrative are the very people that it helped and benefited.
Right. Hey, Rodney. Hey, look. Rodney said, "Damn, teams and Galveston only play for Galveston." I had that conversation with one of the elders out of Galveston. He was like, "I don't believe we need to leave Galveston. We never did before." So he was talking about the era that produced more professional athletes than probably any little league outside of Florida. When you talk about the Galveston City League. All the smoke was right there. If you made it out of Galveston, we didn't have to leave Galveston.
All right, hold on, pause, Tristan. I gotta say this. People have to understand that the demographics have changed in Galveston County.
Lamar, no age limits or age limits back then.
Not just that. Lamar was a 5A school that went to 5A state. Tech City was 5A. Galveston was 5A. Hitchcock was 3A, which is what now is 4A. All of our areas was much, much larger, and it was less Hispanic. So now you talking about an area now, everybody got their piece of money. They went up to Pearland. They went up to CCISD. They went to wherever they went to, which you can't blame them. They did what they did. The demographics have changed. So you have to evolve with the demographics. You have to understand, no, you can't just get the smoke in your backyard. It's not enough kids down there no more for that. You have to go and find the smoke in other places. At one point,
so you tell now high school, I very well understand where you're going. You telling me it's not enough little kids down here? I know kids on waiting lists down here. Kids didn't even play because they were on waiting lists down here. That is not.
Well, look, it's the problem with waiting lists. Why be on the waiting list when you got a team and you got opportunity? So
they following the hype. Stop following the hype.
I'm just saying, his thing was the demographics. At a young age, we're talking about kids. Remember, we're not talking about high school age kids. We're talking about children.
We're talking about the babies. That's what's going on with them.
In the baby.
Opposed to saying, hey, I play running back. Well, I'm going to go sign up with this team with 3 running backs already. I ain't going to go over to this team that got 1. You know.
Well, see, here's the crazy part about it. They'll rather go sit there, and this the same thing even with Dickinson High School. They'll rather go sit their kid on the bench where everybody else is playing instead of getting their kid on the field where their kid can get better.
Shout out to my boy Pat Coach Swiggle. I see you in the car, man. Shout out.
You feel what I'm saying? They'll rather go with parents will rather send their kids where everybody is when they're winning and sit them on the bench than go to another team where even if they may not be winning, they're playing and developing. So when they go from little league to middle school, this is why middle school football is so horrible right now. Because a parent would rather send their kid to a football program where everybody is, sit on the bench, then complain why their kid is not getting in the game, where some of these teams got 6 running backs already. Because whatever coach it is, done lied to the parent and told the parent they just so they could get the kid.
Man, I seen a team last year. Kayla and them had a team last year in Pearland. Now, they went out there. They had 40 kids on the team. And it was a lady, she came on and she was like, yeah, my son didn't play this and that, and I'm saying it's teams down the street that can't make numbers, and you went to take your son to be a part of the hype so much that you stunted your child's growth by having all his confidence taken away from him by sitting on the bench every weekend. And the thing that people have to understand, mental reps are for 17 and 18, 19-year-old kids. It's not for a 9 and 10-year-old. A 9 or 10-year-old kid doesn't get mental reps. They need to.
I'll agree to disagree with you on that. I agree to disagree on that one.
How you get a mental rep?
No, actually watching, and I'll tell you why. Watching sometimes in this day and age is better than actually sometimes in some kids' cases better than actually being out there. Here's why: they're on YouTube, they're on Instagram, they're stuck in these phones and everything else, so they're becoming visual.
No, I'm not talking about watching. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about being at the game, sitting your ass on the sideline watching. You're not getting a mental rep.
Oh yeah, I get you.
No, I'm not talking about watch. If you go and watch the sport on your own, you getting way better. I'm talking about getting mental rep. Oh man, you're gonna get better at practice. If your ass ain't never getting in the game, yeah, you get better iron sharpening iron and you competing and you getting some playing time. If your ass ain't touching that field, you ain't getting better.
You're not.
Simple, bro.
But they'd rather go sit at here's the thing, and that's where we agree. This is where we agree. They'd rather have their kid at Dickinson High School. And there's nothing against Dickinson. It's just the closest school with a bunch of kids that I can name. You feel what I'm saying? That I know. Instead of sending their kid to the Hitchcocks, to the Lamarcks, to the Santa Fe.
Neighborhood schooling is dead, so we're not gonna get on this app and cap.
No, we're not. No. It's long gone. Ain't no school pride. So I'm not finna. Here's my next. What I'm about to say next is not because I went to this school. If again, all these people are sitting at these schools just riding that pine. Okay. And the Mark High School currently has a team in the program that needs help. And some of y'all kids, they want to get these kids, oh, my kid ain't playing at this and he's sitting on the bench, woo, woo, woo. I guarantee you, there's a bunch of spots at Lamarck High School that some of them kids, them second stringers at these other schools, will walk in and start at.
Hey, I got a guy.
The goal is to get on the field.
Salo, hit that link I just posted down there because
you feel what I'm saying? If the goal is to get on the field, I'm not talking about all the extra educational stuff they about to throw in. I'm talking about getting on the field. Because here's the thing. Everybody is going to, the ones they got, some people, they're going to go transfer to a school where they're going to play.
We got Joseph, can y'all hear me? Joseph Winton. He's the president for Santa Fe. We battle every year to get kids. Most kids in Santa Fe play everywhere else. And that's the issue we're talking. They sit and you got a question, are they playing? You know what I mean? You got
now, see, here's the crazy part about it. If Santa Fe could get these kids back in Santa Fe, did you see what their program looked like?
Yeah.
Santa Fe looked real respectable.
Hey, Salo, hit that link I posted below there and see if you can get in here.
Santa Fe looked real respectable. Here's the crazy part. Santa Fe got spots that could be filled. I wouldn't care if their history is to be racist or not. Hey, they got a few black kids over there now. It's a few spots in Hitchcock fits to be opened up.
Hey, and look, Brandon Sweeney posted they leave and they have to make sure they not lose that year. It has happened. And it's unfortunate.
No, here's the thing. We know about that.
I know how it really went down with that particular kid we're talking about. But I will say this: the decision needs to be made in the 7th grade, no later than the 8th.
Oh, before you sit in high school, you better know where you go and be 10 toes down. You better know where you're going before you get to high school, because if once them people have to sign, and here's where I don't like the high school coaches. I wouldn't give a shit which one of you niggas is in here. Y'all are holding these kids' careers hostage because you won't sign off on them, let them go. And the crazy part is it be kids that you don't even want, but you don't want them to play nowhere else, so you won't sign off on them.
That's the now we're talking about Dallas. You know what them Dallas cats feel like? You don't want to be here? Fuck you. Go down the road wherever you going to. And guess what? Ain't nobody gonna tell. So
I agree with you there.
and so they let them out. They got a goddamn transfer portal going on up there. You know what I'm saying? Down here, if the kid transfer, man, UIL will be knocking on your door tomorrow. UIL
Right,
knocking on your door tomorrow.
But here's the crazy part, because here's the crazy part. Some of these coaches will belittle these kids and talk bad about these kids until they actually leave. And then when they actually want to leave their program, what do they say?
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you like this though. What commitment, and I'm gonna tell you, it's only a couple of high school coaches. What commitment do they have to the community? It's only a couple of high school coaches that I can probably count on these two hands that you actually see outside. What commitment do they have to those kids?
Let's talk about that right quick.
For them to respect them or actually give a damn about them transferring or playing time or development. Hold on, I got it. They done froze up.
I ain't froze up. I'm just quiet.
Salo, you ain't here?
I thought Salo was gonna say something.
Salo froze.
But yeah, I talked about that before. Now, one thing I can say about some programs, especially in Dallas, and I know from the inside, they are required to attend the Little League game every Saturday. So I admire the coaches that attend Little League games every Saturday, and they not required to do so. They leaving their coaches meeting, going to the Little League game out here. It's a couple of them out here, and I would advise, if I'm picking schools, I'm picking teams. If I don't see you out there, you don't have no investment in the community. You just collecting a check. You're doing a job. You know what I mean? So they you gotta set the foundation some type of way. You can't expect this kid to go run, oh yeah, die for me. But I ain't seen you. I just met you when you was in the ninth grade.
So you mean to tell me you can win a state championship at South Oak Cliff High School in the middle of the hood when the coach is on the sideline with jackets on from Big T?
Yeah,
you mean
and slapping the shit out of them. You know why? Because they've been slapping the shit out of them since they was in the goddamn third grade.
So you mean to tell me they coach on the sideline with a chain he just got from Iceman that say coach 2 times? Oh, I'm saying,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you like this. I used to argue with them cats from Dallas till I was blue in the face. I can't argue with them no more. I can't argue with them no more. I can't argue with them no more when you telling me 7 teams from within a 5-mile radius still in the fucking playoffs, bro.
Yeah.
You can ride Beltline and you can be in Lancaster, you could be in DeSoto, City Hill, and Duncanville within 5 to 10 minutes, bro.
Oh, but check this out though. And this is the after effect of going home. So you know the contact period starts December 4th this year, right? What better way to have contact than to be practicing for the playoffs?
They don't have to wait for that, Tristan. They already getting contacted. They taking care of all of that already. They on speed dial up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done already signed already. Them kids already signed. I'm
talking about our kids down here. This is what people don't realize why we so excited about being home. Like, nah, bro, it ain't just winning. It's for the community. It's for recruiting. It's for the future. My little boy, your little boy coming up. Man, we done stacked the scouts down here. This summer, one weekend, we had 20-something scouts in Galveston County.
So you saying our kids would have really liked it if we could have went to NRG this weekend and watched Hitchcock and Tech City and Galveston play and then go to Breakfast Club before the game?
Yeah.
You said Bug would have liked that? You think Bug would have liked that?
He'd have loved it.
I'm all right.
Okay. And guess what? He want to watch the kids that he walk around like he go see Chubby, he go see Baby D, he go see Dylan, he go see Deuce, his cousin. He want to see them play football. And Bug little bad ass talk shit. Ah, fool, you trash. I got sent home. That's the type of son I got. You know what I mean? But as a youngster, he is like us. Bo Jackson, he like us. They love football, but we had
Bo Jackson wanted to go see the Big Red Raiders. He thought the Big Red Raiders were still gonna be playing.
Yeah,
that's what he called. They not Hitchcock Bulldog. They the Big Red Raiders.
Big Red Raiders.
So he thought he was gonna be going to watch the Big Red Raiders play.
It's a tragedy our kids don't have that exposure. And, you know, I know people like, man, y'all shouldn't be calling for people jobs and this, that, and that. O'Shea, if we take the top 5, I'm talking about the 4 runners and the motherfucking sub, and put them on one track team. We done invested everything into them, right? And they go out there and they get sent home. First week, they don't qualify. You mean to tell me nobody's supposed to be held accountable? We gonna turn around and point at them kids?
It's my fault.
But look, this is what we doing. We had a whole about 5 or 6 posts in that group where we flipped the whole conversation and started blaming kids.
I don't blame my kids. I might not, and my kids will tell you that if you do what I told you to do and you're not successful, it's my fault.
We can't call kids soft when we the elders.
Who can't?
We can't call kids soft when we the ones raising them.
We making them, yeah, but it's not. No, ho. See, the minority of us can, because we are holding them to that standard. The Faisons, the me's, the you.
Like I said, we got to X out the minority. We can't, because it wasn't the minority saying that. It was the majority. Remember we said.
Oh, well, then the majority have to deal with what they deal with.
The right thing is wrong. That's
here's the problem with the majority. The majority wants the results that the minority gets, but they want it done their way.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You can't go to Chris Faison team, your team, my track team, some of these other coaches. You can't go to Roy Swan offensive line camp and tell them, hey, my kid gonna play, but you gotta do such and such and such and such. Because we the coaches to tell you to take your kid somewhere that they're gonna do that. Yeah. Because here is not where it's gonna happen at.
You can tell your ass. Me.
Like I literally went left on my big kids today because for the past 2 weeks.
Look, now we're going to bring it back home now. We about to bring it back home now. People don't want that smoke. That failure. People don't want it. So we talk about development, right? You talk about one side of the street of development. Jamar talking about the other side of the street of development, right? Instead of following the fad, as a parent, uncle, granddaddy, whatever, you need to do what's best for your son. You need to be honest with your son. Hey, man, yeah, y'all won the Super Bowl, but you ain't do shit in that game. I need to see you. Maybe you need, how did you learn how to fight? We all came out the womb for Mayweather. Somebody whooped our ass. Somebody got dead on their ass. You had to say, man, I don't want to feel like that no more, man. I got to learn how to fight.
Yeah.
Say, do the high schools in G County have weight room and film session on Saturdays? I don't know exactly about every program down here in G County, but I do know by looking at these cats, the weight room is not being worshipped.
Hitchcock in the weight room on Saturdays because whenever we play, my son played Pee Wee, our game is at 8 in the morning, and they be out there running it, and they go lifting.
But look, we ain't got no, I'm talking about pushing weight. We ain't got no diesel kids walking around here.
No.
We got hybrids. We ready to play every sport. We built for, you know how they used to say, man, your jumper gonna be out as soon as you come out of football because you been lifting. Not these kids. These kids jumping still ice water, fresh out of football.
Nah, bet. It's a commitment. It's a commitment to that weight room. You gotta want to look good in the shirt on your own. That ain't on no coach. That's a full commitment on you.
That's on the coach too, Jamar. They got it. Here's the crazy part about it. That's on the kids and the coaches, because you don't create a culture. You're right. Let's be real about some shit. And let's go real about these teams, because most of these kids I know for a fact. Some of them kids, even on that Hitchcock sideline, picked and choose when they went in them games. I know because my nephew on the goddamn team. I know for a fact. You're not going to go on what I heard. I'm going off what I know. Been a couple of plays. I ain't going in. Woo, 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 woo. You feel what I'm saying? So let's not go there. Now, are these kids athletically talented? Yes, but they're coddled. And don't nobody ever want to just say that these niggas is coddled. It comes every fucking excuse in the book to hold these kids accountable. Now, it's some things we hold the coach accountable.
What's the easiest excuse? The easiest excuse, they soft. Who coached them? Who put them on the field? You know what I'm saying? We can't
attitude reflects leadership, but attitude reflects leadership. It reflects leadership.
Man. We raised these are our babies. These are our babies.
Can
What's
y'all
up,
hear me?
Salo? Coach
What's
Salo?
up, baby? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't know where I want to start, baby, because I can take all these topics by experience. So I'm gonna start from the beginning about the select football, right? And I'll be real quick. When Deuce was in Baffle, we knew that was the toughest league around. Deuce was running through Baffle. And then we went to Pearland. And I said, man, I don't want my son to play select football, man. That's too much. I thought what I thought. But then I said, man, Deuce, this is no competition for Deuce. So I'm like, Jamar now, let's see what he's going to do with these dogs, right? So we went with Tristan now, went to the Sun Devils. We played in that tournament in Georgia. Then we seen motherfucking who gonna be dogs amongst dogs. We needed that. And I'll say, what I learned, it's a running clock. That game went by so fast, shit, it wasn't even like a full game. That's when I said, oh, this selection not that bad. It's a running clock. So all the banging is not as much banging if it was a real game. But that also showed my son and what other kids that was at a different level who really want that kind of smoke. And from then on, I started to play 7th grade ball with the school, and we played his 8th grade year. He played 8th grade ball on days, and we played select ball because I created the team. And he needed that, and that made him who he was, who he is today. And that put the heart, well, he already had the heart, but it also just separated him from kids that didn't have it. So every kid is not for. It's not for every kid to select ball.
So
you gotta know what you're doing.
Hold what you're saying, Salo. I want to say this about select ball. When you put good kids versus good kids, when you play good kids versus good kids, it don't see it's when you go to them select games, it don't be a lot of injuries. Not like it's gonna be in Baffle because you got 12 play kids out here. Them the kids that get hurt. When you playing good on good, it's solid tackling. It's solid running the ball. It's more, you get more efficiency out of the game. It's a cleaner game. Go ahead.
Yo, okay. So I was a believer in select football. Yeah, just like select baseball. It helped him. And that's why you see him right now in high school. Didn't come off the field. Didn't want to come off the field. Hurting all. Wanted to be there. So that's that for that. And then I'll say what you saying about stacking Dixon and people sitting on Dixon bench. We had kids that needed Dixon that could have stayed. I told my kid for TJ, he could have stayed. Why you gonna leave 6A to go to a 4A? Stay with the dog there.
Okay, so Salo, you're missing the point.
Let me finish, then I'm gonna get off and let y'all finish. I want my son to play at the highest level because if he play at 6A, I know he can dominate fucking 4A. And if TJ would have stayed there, guess what? We lost everywhere that we had. We had a freshman when Deuce went down with a concussion trying to pull the team. If TJ would have been there, if Malachi would have been there, they would have been able to earn their fucking respect. You went injury away from a starter. Second time. So you don't run away from competition. Just to go get, we're gonna go down here to this room where we can see we got less kids at Lamar. It worked for Saladin. It worked for Salah when he with Lamar because his stature. He got an offer. But goddamn, then you know, it didn't work for Malachi. If Malachi would have stayed at Dickinson, then hey.
Okay, so he'd have stayed at Dickinson. Salo, I need you to hear me. The goal is to get on the field to play. You cannot see. Here's what I'm saying. I'm not finna sit here and have my kid that's a legit second stringer sitting on the bench when he could go play. You going to Dickinson for what? Over the past 90 years since they built that school, the new program has been. Have they won any state championships?
They ain't gotta win a state championship. They just told the doors off any school in Gaston County. You know that. Any school they better than any school in Gaston County. Nobody Dickinson, Lamar,
That's their measuring stick. Hey,
That's
you
what you
ready?
need to
That's it.
understand.
Listen, hello, Solo. That's your measuring sticks, beating all the kids in Galveston County. But every time y'all play North Shore and Tasca Cedar, they dog walk y'all. Hey, get the fuck out of here. I'm gone. Hey, man,
Nigga,
I'm out.
hold
That
on.
was the dumbest thing I could have heard today.
Let me tell you the facts because you don't know how I played. When we played the Stanford Cedar my son's sophomore year, we lost by 1 point. When we played North Shore last year, we lost by 3 points. And nobody ever got dogs who's been on varsity. This past Pearland, we lost by 2 points. Nigga, they always been in the hunt, but we got people like you and sending people away from 6A competition ball. None of them teams trying to do something they were there. Now say what you want to say, go get the facts. None of them teams drug dude while he was there. Tasca Cedar sophomore year lost by 1 point. North Shore last year lost by 3 points. Right, Pearland this year lost by 2 points. Nigga, now you give me Malachi, you give me the TJ that went to Hitchcock, you put them on Dixon team, and then see what you got. You need that. Like, we ain't got the coaching. I'm not even gonna talk about the coaching, but I'm talking about the athletes that went away from Dickinson. That's what I'm gonna talk about. But you look at the margin of points.
Why did they leave, Salo? Why did they leave, Salo? Not too in detail, but
say that again.
They left.
Say that again.
Why do you think they left?
A lot. Saladin left because he was a third string running back in the junior year. That's why Saladin left. Malachi left, I believe, because when they took the quarterback and put him to running back, he might have felt like he wasn't getting no run. He probably felt like he wasn't getting no run. But what happened? He didn't get any run this year because he transferred. Saladin went to Lamar, got a scholarship, and said, and then he got hurt, I believe, the last couple of games. But
so hold on, Salo. So I gotta be clear on this. You saying the kids should stay at 6A to be third string instead of going somewhere where he can get a scholarship to go to Sam Houston? You saying that was a bad decision?
No, I did not say that. I said it worked for Saladin. I said it worked for Saladin.
It's gonna work a whole lot more than it's not gonna if I'm gonna sit on the bench at a school that got you saying that Dickinson could beat Hitchcock. Hitchcock got 500 students. Dickinson got 3,500 students. I hope the hell they could beat Hitchcock.
But the point is putting the athletes where they should be. If we had the athletes at Dixon, we would have ran through North Shore.
Well, what if the athletes what if Deuce would have went to school in Hitchcock? We might still be playing right now, and he might have a scholarship to go to Sam Houston. Have you ever thought about that?
No, but we didn't want to play no 3A level. You think 3A is better tougher competition than 6A?
Hold on.
Our quarterback is going to Texas. Our quarterback going to Texas Tech.
Going to Texas Tech because of his fucking measurement. Your quarterback, not saying he's not good, because that's my boy. But that's my boy. Chubby sending scouts to fucking Dickinson for Deuce. But his measurements.
Damian McDaniel going to UNLV.
Who's that?
Damian McDaniel going to UNLV.
I'm not saying you don't have individual talent, Jamar.
What I'm saying is, you talking about 6A, your kid would be going to a bigger school if he went to a 3A school.
He might have not been going to a bigger school if they don't like
he would have. Yeah, he would have. He wouldn't have been playing quarterback. He'd have been playing running back, and he'd have been running their ass over, and he'll be going to a bigger school right now. That is crazy what you're saying right now. That's crazy what you saying.
No, I think 6A, I know 6A had better competition than y'all coaches are great. I'm telling you.
What I'm saying is, when the scouts came down here, they weren't checking for classification. When the scouts came down here, they weren't checking for classification. They were looking for talent.
I didn't hear what you're saying.
I said when the scouts came down here, they weren't looking for classification. They were looking for talent.
Talent. They also were looking for eye candy. When you say talent, that little kid ran the smaller kid was out for some fast as hell. The other chubby, tall and good. They got talent. We got talent. With size, with speed.
What kind of talent?
Y'all take those Hitchcock kids and put them on Dixon team, even with the bad coach that y'all don't like. Just say it like that. Will we have Papa Shooter? Just say
Yep.
that's it. Will we
Yep.
have exactly? Will we have Pop North Shore with y'all saying it?
I think so.
I know so. Dude Pop down there popped the last year by himself. I know so. So I'm just
But they gonna go D1 from that 3A school though.
They would have went D1 from 6A, man, if they would have popped them, dog. Y'all
Maybe not. They might would have had to sit on the bench because somebody they don't want you playing both ways over there. Baby D played both ways.
Maybe D
Chubby
played both ways because he had to play both ways. I don't want my son playing both ways. My son a running back or a quarterback. Why would you make a mistake?
Okay, hold on, Tristan. Tell Salo what Jermaine Bishop played this weekend.
He played cornerback and wide receiver, didn't come out the game except for maybe 2-3 plays.
That's because he had to.
And he's a sophomore.
Let me tell you that. Let me tell you this. That's because he had to. You think your player, y'all play football? You think you're going to be fresher playing two ways or playing one way?
You got to remember, Silo, I'm from Galveston. Hold on, you got to remember, I'm from Galveston. We don't know.
But when you fresh, you knew if you was hard.
No, we don't know that we were raised like that.
I'm from Lamar, and I played one way. We all played. Nobody played two ways in Lamar. If we got to
I understand.
two ways in Lamar. Nobody.
Look, I know.
Hey, I remember. Hey, hold on, Tristan. I'm old enough to remember when David Warren came down from John Tyler. He played tight end and defensive end, and he was the #1 player in the nation. And they whooped our ass in Lamar. And he played both ways.
They won by one touchdown. We had Roland Bradley on the other side, nigga.
They beat y'all 19-0, bro. They beat y'all 19-0.
No, that was my junior year.
Yeah, they beat y'all 19-0. They beat y'all 19-0. Hey, hold on. What happened when Michael Lewis came? He played both ways, didn't he?
Michael Lewis.
Yeah, Michael Lewis.
I don't know, Michael. Who played for Lamar Jackson?
Lamar Consolidated. You don't know who Michael Lewis is?
He ain't doing it. We won against Lamar Consolidated my year.
He had two. No, you didn't. He had 200 yards rushing and 20 tackles. And he was a fucking All-American and an All-Pro at the Philadelphia Eagles. He played both ways. Did Quentin Jammer play both ways against y'all?
We didn't have to.
Quentin Jammer.
I know. I said we didn't play both ways. Nobody in Lamar.
But what I'm telling you is, because you didn't do it, that don't make it right. Because you didn't do it.
But they had to, Jamal. We didn't have to. We didn't have to play both ways at Lamar.
Y'all would have been better if Deuce would have played both ways.
Say that again?
Y'all would have been better if Deuce would have played both ways.
Deuce probably wouldn't have been 100% on offense if he had to go play defense. That's what I'm telling you. How can you be 100% going both ways? You can't tell me that.
Well, how them other kids 100%?
They wasn't, and that showed y'all when y'all played that team that was 100%. Those other kids showed y'all. The first round of the playoffs.
It was raining, fool.
It
was raining.
It was raining for the other team too. It was raining against the other team. Y'all was not playing in the rain. What the fuck? Y'all was not playing in the rain.
Hey, I ain't gonna use that as no excuse, but we was a passing team. We was.
You can't tell me. You know, man, my college coach used to tell me fatigue makes cowards of us all. And if you going both, you was the one who was talking about cramp. The first game y'all lost. You talking about they cramped up, they was sweating, they cramped up. You got going both ways. That's why they cramped up.
Who cramped up?
You said that when Hitchcock lost their first game in the season.
Boy, I wasn't saying that as no excuse. I wasn't saying that as no excuse. I was saying that mad as hell because you in week 8 and week 9 and you cramping up. That's a problem.
Man, cause them boys going both ways. Get them niggas muscle red. You have to. No, name a motherfucking outside of Travis Hunter with Colorado, and he got exposed both ways, getting caught on the last couple of games. You can't go both ways being a top tier athlete, man. With somebody fresh. You know that.
Jermaine Bishop, we just watched Jermaine Bishop play a whole game playing both ways, Salo.
Man, it made it worse for him that game. But you tell me I'm gonna line somebody pressure upon him, it wasn't gonna happen. Travis Hunter, the best example I can give. But I'm gone. But I just want to tell y'all, man, it's a never ending story. And I'm gonna tell you this: that 2024 class to me in Gaston County had the best athletes ever. And if we could have put them all on one team, it would have been state championship. But Baby D with Tech Team, with everybody from Hitchcock, everybody from Tech Team, everybody from Lamar, everybody from D. I ain't even gonna add the Clear Creeks team, but those kids played together now. That's what I'm saying. All those kids at 1.5, 7, Slim League football, they all played together. And if we could have kept it 100 and kept it to where we all on one team, like North Shore do, then we'll be somebody. But if not, we're gonna be like we is. So that was the best senior class that we had. Anybody argue that fact?
Well, I'm saying back to it.
I'm gone. Sign me out though. I just wanted to say that. I love y'all, nigga. I love
Man,
you.
appreciate it, Thank you for chiming in.
All right.
Jamal, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So good productive dialogue, and it all started off with parents, stop following the fad and do what's best for your goddamn kid and be honest with yourself. When the worst lie to tell is a lie to yourself. I'm gonna tell you, the worst lie to tell is a lie to yourself. Right? I talked to one of the best 707 coaches in the nation. And I'm standing on my toes when I say that. I say, I ain't gonna say his name. I say, hey, what do you recommend when a kid balls in 7-on-7, but when he get back to 11-on-11, he mid. He said his ass would be playing spring ball. That comes from one of the top 7-on-7 coaches in the nation. You know what I mean? He needs more work. He can't work like the kid, let's say Black Jesus. You can't have your son do what Black Jesus do because Black Jesus got something God give. Black Jesus can say, hey man, we just gonna sit out this spring. We gonna do track and track only. You can't say that. Majority of the kids cannot say that.
But hold on, you can't gloss over the fact that Black Jesus put a whole bunch of work in. He did all the footwork coming up.
But look at this, and he still played competitive tournaments and select ball.
But what I'm saying is he already got the background to what he doing was expected. Carson White already got the background, it's already expected.
Right.
He got a freshman of the year, first team all district as a freshman. Like when you're looking at these kids, they already developed. Now that shit that Silo just said, that is ridiculous. This man say you were one injury away. Boy, I bet not never sell no kid on no talk about no goddamn one injury away. We ain't what? You better go get your ass on the field. Talk about wish that kid don't never get injured. So man, I went to a 6A school. Man, listen here, let me tell you something, man. I went to that same 3A high school, Hitchcock. I went D1 from that motherfucker. You understand me? And I feel like I'm the best quarterback to come out of Galveston County until Lloyd Jones just came through this motherfucker. I'd have been a stupid motherfucker to go somewhere and sit on the bench.
Right.
Like if you're not already ingratiated in that community, that culture, man, you might get passed up just because, man, this kid been waiting for a long time at this 6A football. 6A is a lot of politics. It's a lot of emails being coaches meetings being had and all this old shit. You gotta wait your turn because you an underclassman, and then for him to say, "Man, nah, we ain't playing both ways," but you got kids that's still playing right now that's playing both ways. Man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That means something has been sold to you, something has been told to you and sold to you, and you bought into it. Man, we not buying into none of that shit.
It's a Philip Yoakum. So, do y'all think select ball helps mediocre players or only the already made dogs? For a mediocre, and this is a problem with the origin where spring ball originated from was it's supposed to be for the
all-stars.
It started from all-stars, but remember they started using this get better, like some type of developmental bullshit. They was trying to sell that, right? That's a lie. That's a lie.
Now
a
that's the
mediocre
money
player,
grab.
if
Then
he-
you got to understand the money grab from get better.
right. So and I hate to say use the word mediocre. Let's say a player that needs development, right? The ultimate best goal for him to get better is to go find somewhere where he can play, where he can get on the field. The team may not be the best team. You know how many kids I done got that came from teams that, you know, that he wasn't he was the best on that team, came to one of my teams.
Man, listen, I don't have to talk about it. I lived it. My kid grew up, the first team he ever put helmets on, he played for the Red Raiders. All right, we moved up the road. When we moved up the road, he went and played for Billy Mitchell at the Southwest Junior Marlins. We went won a state championship. We were driving to San Antonio every weekend, winning 45-0 against Rudy Gomez and Lil Gonzalez and Hernandez now. So you know, my wife wasn't going for it. She like, man, we ain't gonna keep on doing that. So I went and signed him up for the Stafford Cobras. Shout out to my boy Shannon Gray. So I go sign him up for the Stafford Cobras. Well, COVID hit. So I took him to a little league off of Belford and South Main, the Southwest Football League. He played 8-man football, right? He never came off the field. He played fullback. His little ass played fullback, and he played linebacker. He got better. His confidence went through the roof. So the next year, we went to 11-man football. Everybody was back playing. I was like, shit, I'm gonna take him back over here again. We went back to that league. He was on the lower, the lower age of, I guess it was 11 and 12. But
right.
he was the 11. He was 11 though. So we played in that league. Man, he was down there the defensive player of the year in that motherfucking corner. Was nothing going on his side all night long. He bringing that motherfucking yak. He got better. He got better. He got better. So now we move out here to Roche. We go to Thornton. So he played in Manville first. It was kind of bad over there. You know what I'm saying? We got a little work in, but it was just a lot. You know what I'm saying? He played, you know what I'm saying? Hart wasn't really into it, I don't think. So then we go to Thornton, which I kind of was working him a little bit. He wound up pulling his groin. So he was like, man, for his last year, he wanted to go back with his homeboys. He went and played in Hitchcock. Went down there. He was hurt all year. He toughed it out at Thornton. You know what I'm saying? So this year, you know what I'm saying? When you play 6A football, this is the other thing that Silo don't tell you. If you don't pass the eye test at 6A football, they take everybody up and line them on the wall. All right, you big, you small. They're not even going to give you a fucking chance. You understand what I'm saying? I watched my kid, one of the toughest kids you will ever meet when he put that fucking helmet on. But they have the shorts and half shirt Olympics. So kids look like goddamn Tarzan out there. They giant like a motherfucker, but they gonna get to go because they look good in, without the pads on. So my kid was like, man, he wanted to go stay with his grandparents in Amarillo for the 8th grade. So we let him go. He get down there. Them people ain't never seen no toughness like that. They lost in the city championship. Last year, they wasn't nowhere close. He defensive MVP up there. Played his ass off up there. I say that to say this. The decisions that I made for my son, he needed to be on the field. Fuck them mental reps. Fuck that waiting on somebody to get hurt to play. Get your
Dad need to be playing. You need to be where you can play.
You know how sad my wife be around here looking that my son is 10 hours away in Amarillo. She's sick as hell. Just found out, hey, he got a 10th grade girlfriend though. Yeah, a snow bunny. You hear me? He got him a snow bunny up there. You hear me? But you know what I'm saying? He up there, you know he fresh in the motherfucker every day. So he fresh in the motherfucker. Man, he feeling himself, man. When you see him when he walk around and he got a little something about himself, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, damn, you know, he going some nuts, he going some hell on his nuts. You know what I'm saying? But you have to do what's best for your kid.
Yes.
Don't listen to nobody. Don't follow no fads. Don't follow no hype. Do what's best for your kid. Don't listen to this 3A, 4A, this, that. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I posted a picture on that page one day. It had the top 5 quarterbacks. They like, man, how these kids rank up ahead of the kid that's from North Shore. And that kid, he's a good player. He's a hell of an athlete. He has 0 stars at quarterback, but he played at North Shore. To everybody that's around North Shore, it's like, oh man, Chubby's the number 3 ranked quarterback in his class. He's ranked number 2 behind another 3A quarterback that's in his damn district, the Shovel kid from Columbus. So if you chasing that, the hell with chasing that, man. Play what you gonna get put on the field and be able to do what you need to do, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Callis may not play a single down of 6A football. They 5A, or maybe they going up. But I'm saying Carson White might not play a down of 6A football. You think that's gonna matter? The people will be 5A next year. Man, he gonna go play for a goddamn, go play for a damn state championship.
Yeah.
Man, don't chase that clout. That
The thing is, that's not what's best. Deuce was an outlier. Deuce was a warrior. We can't compare. You'll make a big ass mistake comparing your son to Deuce. You can't do what Deuce and Salo did. You can't do what me and mine did. Can't do what you and your son is your son. You need to do what
I can only imagine Deuce in that backfield in Hitchcock. Since he talking about taking our kids and taking them over to I can only imagine what Deuce would have done in Hitchcock.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see them offers if they'd have got to see him like a bull in a china cabinet.
Yeah. Yeah. So and that's what the gist of this whole conversation is you know, I know a lot of people be in the group, they don't talk, you know, they don't post. They come there to get information. We got to make sure we well-rounded with the information and we're unbiased. I mean, we're not biased with what we say. You know, no, O'Shea ain't about, I want everybody to just run track. He believed, hey, dig go avenue. Maybe the better presentation should be, hey, he go avenue. Okay, he go another avenue. He go another avenue. Now, you go home and look at your son and see what fits yours. Me personally, I got a son, he undersized. And he at the bottom of the age. He's like 2 weeks away from playing on a whole nother age level. He won't touch nothing soft. He won't, everything he do is going to be hard because I don't know, he might not be 6 foot. I don't know. Hell, Katie Anderson's son on here right now. I'll put Katie Anderson's son on any football team around here and I guarantee y'all going to feel his pain. Offense or defense. You know, and he didn't play. He played for the 49ers. He played for Coach Vernon. He one of the lucky ones that had a great coach that pushed him. That didn't just look at size. Oh, he's too short. He can't play. Nah, heart. You know,
so look,
he bring it to the table.
So Rodney Lemons just said Cotton was at Cliff Falls, right?
Yeah.
So the kid ahead of him was all district. Cotton already had offers, Division I offers, and he hadn't took a snap yet.
Right.
How stupid would that have been for them people to sit over there on the bench? Man, shout out to us.
I hope his battery ain't died. Got a bad yes, he run hard. Yeah, we talking about big
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you back. Go ahead.
Man, ain't no way in hell Cotton mama and daddy was supposed to leave him at Cliff Falls to sit on the bench and talk about we know one injury away. That would have been crazy to say, man.
Look, he got the biggest monster. The backup quarterback from North Shore was the backup quarterback at Cliff Falls a couple weeks ago. It ain't no secret. It is what it is. Okay. How did you make it in 4 weeks? In 4 weeks on the program, how do you go from being the backup, struggling to get on the field, I ain't gonna call it not a powerhouse, to you are the legit number 2. That means if the starting quarterback go down, you getting the keys to the car. How does that happen?
Because North Shore has a culture of person is gonna play. Ain't no politics.
The best person is gonna play.
And that's why they win. That's why they.
Guess who helped? And look, and talk about culture at North Shore. Guess who helped him learn the playbook? The starting quarterback. the starting quarterback look and say, hey, man, I got a knee problem right now. I may not, the wrong type of hit, I might have to come out.
Man, them people trying to win over there. Them people trying to win over there.
Yeah.
Them people trying to win over there.
There's no politics on the field. It ain't no, hey, man, throw the ball a little bit more. We got to get some stats, man. My son needs to say, man, you better sit your motherfucking ass down and get this ring. We're going to figure that out in the offseason. We can win this game. Like, I can tell you, I ain't going to say I hate Dickinson. That's my problem with Dickinson. I know the best 11. The best 11 ain't even on varsity. The best 11 ain't even on varsity. So, let's be honest. You know, we've been seeing these kids since they were babies. We know what they can do because we was out there. Why would you bring your kid to a coach that has invested nothing into the community he's taking kids from? And I'm waiting on somebody to answer that question.
Man, we finna end on that. I gotta take, we gonna have to do this Friday. You going to the game or what?
If I don't go, it depends on what I gotta work for real now. Football season over. I gotta work for real now. I can't be bullshit.
Man, I'll be working. That's why I'm finna go take my ass to bed right now.
Yeah, man, I gotta work for real. But I'll be tuned in. But man, appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We will be back. Hey, go to I put my YouTube page in there. Man, go subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscribers up.
Man, I'm gonna have
put this content out.
I'm gonna have the MacBook working next time. I got the MacBook. I don't know how to work it, man. My son ain't here. His ass in Amarillo. He the tech geek. He my geek squad around this motherfucker. So I'll figure it out.
We'll get that together, man. We'll get it together. Kelly played North Shore the same way he played with us. Yeah, but it's just amazing, Katie. It's very unusual for a kid to come in 4 weeks. Now, this is not no play program. This is one of the top programs in the nation, right? And within 4 weeks, that starting quarterback went down and he was on the field. We just got to write it down sometime and analyze, like, how does this happen? How did he go ahead of the JV quarterback, whoever the backup, the second, third string quarterback was, and got on the field? Like, yeah, I know it, but something wasn't shaking right. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying Clear Springs was wrong because they got their starting quarterback. They have. I'm just saying what the hell kind of culture it is in North Shore when that happens. And I don't know the answer to that. But man, thank y'all for chiming in, man. Shout out to y'all. God bless. Stay up.